Sometimes I get asked the question, can you prepare for when you die? Is there anything you can do? And with my experience, there is something you can do. One of the things that take place with all of us is sooner or later, when you die, you do move on to the next world. But the first part of that is the change. Basically, you're leaving your physical body. So wherever, say you're lying in bed and your time comes and you die, what happens is you leave your physical body, but you have spiritual sight. So you're in the room like someone who's had an out-of-body experience and come back and explained it. That is basically what takes place. And for a couple of weeks, you are around getting used to the new environment before you decide, using your free will, to move on to the next world. And this is the same for everybody. And time again, when I'm removing spirits or ghosts or things like that, they haven't decided to move on. When I'm giving readings, people come back and explain what's taken place. So this isn't something new. But the difference, how you can prepare, is to have an open mind to this. And also what will make it far easier for you is, if you know your time is coming, is to explain to your relatives what will take place, just so they've got open minds. I'm sure you've all heard time and time again that when someone has died, their relatives a week later, a day later, are not sure, but they feel like they're sensing them, but they push it out of their mind. They say, no, it can't be right. They are sensing them. So the point is, if you look at it as a practical point of view, you leave your physical body, and then what takes place is none of your relatives can see you. They're not all mediums. They can't see you. So they're almost pushing you away. They love you, they may be sending their prayers to you, but they're not accepting that you're around them. One of the things I base this on, occasionally I go to hospitals where someone is dying, and when you see that person on the bed, there is their loved ones around them. There's so much taking place. And many people who've come back and described what takes place, they just said they take their last breath, leave the body, and how easy it is for that to take place. But preparing for your death is let your loved ones know that you will be able to see them. And ask them, literally ask them, if you sense me, please say hello. That's what I'd like you to do. One of the big differences on this is situations that I've come across where people have left. I take funeral services occasionally, and you're there doing the right thing, you're celebrating their life. But I can sense regularly, if you take a funeral service for people who don't believe in anything to do with life after death, if they consider you're dead, that's it. Those funeral services, I can sense their loved ones, the frustration that nobody can see them. A different sort of funeral service, I remember taking one for someone who was a medium, who believed in all this, understood all this, took funeral services themselves. That really was a celebration of life, because nearly everyone in the congregation knew that this person would be okay, knew they would go to the next world. And if they ever sensed that person, they just accepted that they were close. How much easier it is for that. So to make it easier for yourself, let all your loved ones know that you will be able to see them, or just ask them to keep that in their mind, because when they sense you, just ask them to say hello, and you'd be amazed how much difference that will make for you. After a couple of weeks, nearly everybody moves on to the next world, but it's a period of adjustment, so you can prepare for it. Thank you.